fuel pump today. Fuel pump is now out. That means we have to put the fuel pump back in. That's not the case. The case is that the fuel pump assembly is out. This is the actual fuel pump itself right here. This is the entire assembly. This guy is what detects how much fuel you have left in your tank. If you notice, something slides in there. It's kind of like a toilet plunger. If the fuel is high, it pushes the plunger up and it'll tell you your full tank. If your fuel is low, the plunger drops, and that means you don't have any fuel in your gas tank. You best fill up before you get stranded. With this assembly, the pump's right here. We got to pull this pump out. But first, I want to take a look at the pump that we bought. Make sure it looks like it'll fit. It just needs to look like it'll fit. Otherwise, the pump's really simple in design. It's likely going to work. So let's get started.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.
Here we go. Oh shit. This thing was on. We need to remove the soldering joints here, and probably there as well. Hot soldering iron on something that's been soaked in gasoline. Makes sense? I don't think so. So if I place the object like this red wire is the one I'm trying to remove. You trace it back, you have access to this weld joint right there. So I'm going to put some tension on this guy, apply my heat there, and pull it off. There we go. My technique for this is to give it a soft bite, turn it 90 degrees, give another soft bite, make a little indentation on the skin here, and then put your thumb right here. You grab it and you give it a little bit of tension, just enough to not break the wire. You put your thumb right here, and then you do that. And boom, perfect splice. What I want to do here now is flux this guy. I've got some nice acidless flux right here. Pre-tin it. They call it tinning this. Tinning it with tin. This is actually not tin. This is 60-40. I don't know what the fuck that is. I kind of want to come in from this side. And I want to put this wire up against it so that when I heat it up and let go of the heat, it'll stay in its position. And just like that, I'm tugging on this thing, it's tight. So next thing to do is gonna cut this guy right here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the hose they gave me, put it in there, and then measure off how much I need to get this guy in there. Here. Score it a little bit. You fucking serious? What kind of stitches just breaks like that? How does this even happen? Don't. Ah, pipe wrench. Look at that. It's just not gonna work. Get a handsaw. It's decently clean. Not the best, but it'll work. The screw is proud of this flange. You just want to tuck it on the inside right here. It just makes things a little neater and tighter. Alright. That's nice and tight. Boom. That was really not that hard. Alright. So, I get this filter right here. There we go. Let's get this thing back in the car. Alright, now, well, it smells like fucking gas in here. Somebody light me a cigarette! Now that we're back in the car, we'll put the fuel pump back inside, plug the battery in, make sure it works, go for a joyride, and hopefully we don't have to call a tow truck to get the car back in here, because that would kind of suck. Also, it also would tell me that I just wasted $80 and a bunch of time. And I still have a problem with my engine. This thing sort of goes in this weird, awkward way like this. The actual assembly is now in. Remember, it turns. You gotta drop this little bad boy in. Fuel level, fuel pump. So that's in there now. Let's go back to the back of the car, which is that way, and plug the battery back in and try to start this car. All right, the power's on. No explosions yet. That's pretty good. It works. So far, pretty happy. Nothing's wrong. Car fires up, no problem. Car's not on fire. I'm not on fire. Fire trucks aren't here. I'm still alive. Overall, I say this is a pretty good success. Now I'm going to take the car out for a little spin. Hopefully I don't have to get my ass towed back here. Just want to show you guys something. I found this thing in the seat. It's dated the 30th of January 2090. What the fuck? 1990, 4:18 p.m. So this is like an original, I guess, tag for the seat. It's kind of hiding underneath the foam here. I think it's kind of cool, so I'm going to leave it inside there.